Some healthy vegetable salad for me. And what would you like to have, little kitty? Sure. What would you like to have first? Eggs or chicken?
Whichever came first in the world.
And how in the world can we know that? That's a puzzle we would like to solve in today's episode by answering an evolutionary question. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Zoom in! Chickens come from eggs, but eggs come from chickens. So, which came first? This is a tricky riddle that originated as a metaphor to explain the circle of events where one thing leads to another like a chain reaction. But for evolutionary biologists, it presented a fascinating challenge that needed to be solved. Surely, we can simply say that the egg came first, as they have been around for billions of years, long before any chicken was on the scene. But we are specifically talking about the very first chicken and its egg here, not any other species. So, with the mission to solve this mystery, a few smart biologists did some research hatching, but instead of coming to a single conclusion, they got divided into two teams. Team Chicken, which believes that the chicken came first, and Team Egg, which suggests the egg wins the race. Let's see what exactly they have to say. Team Chicken said that the formation of eggshells relies on a protein called ovocladinin 17 that is found only in a chicken's ovaries. Therefore, an egg can exist only if it has been inside a hen. But then the question is, how did the hen who laid the first chicken egg come into existence? Well, the answer to that question lies in the evolution. You see, as we know, during reproduction, two species pass on their DNAs to the eggs. With the mixture of these genetics, the new baby is born with slightly different DNA. This cycle keeps repeating. And over thousands of years, these changes add up to create a new species. Experts believe one such species was a bird called proto-chicken, which was a bit like what we now call chickens, but not exactly the same. Now, over the next few generations, changes kept happening, and when one of the proto-chickens laid an egg, the new baby bird was a little bit different from its parents. A bit more like what we now know as a chicken. So technically, the chicken came first. But then, Team Egg argued that even this first chicken came from an egg that carried the genetic instructions for a real chicken. So it's obvious that the egg came first. Team Chicken replied that the proto-chicken laid a proto-chicken egg and not the modern chicken egg. So it disqualifies as a pure chicken egg. After much debate, both teams agreed on a solution that stated the first chicken came from a different egg that came first. So in short, both teams win from their own perspective, and we are still left confused about this paradoxical riddle. But from an evolutionary viewpoint, we all know that the egg came first. Trivia time! Did you know the modern chicken diverged from the red jungle fowl perhaps 58,000 years ago? Also, scientists think the first shelled eggs evolved long before that, around 325 million years ago. It's sketching time! The sketch of the day goes to Satvik. Hope you learned something new today. Until next time, it's me, Dr. Binox, zooming out.
Let's agree. Both are tasty.
Never mind.